नमस्कार, अभिवादन, अभिनंदन एवं सभी को मेरा प्रणाम। मानवीय मूल्यों के महायज्ञ की इस महायात्रा में हेमा फाउंडेशन की ओर से मैं अनीता सुशील महेश्वरी, ट्रस्टी एवं क्रिएटिव डायरेक्टर, इस नए सत्र के 7 मानवीय मूल्यों में से प्रथम मानवीय मूल्य साहस की अपार सफलता के बाद राष्ट्र के प्रति सम्मान, इसकी तृतीय कड़ी में उपस्थित आप सभी गणमान्य अतिथिगणों का, सभी सम्माननीय शिक्षाविदों का एवं सभी जिज्ञासुओं का हृदय के अंतःस्थल से स्वागत करती हूँ, अभिनंदन करती हूँ, सानुभिनंदन करती हूँ। जैसा कि आप सभी जानते हैं कि हेमा फाउंडेशन भारतीय नैतिक मूल्यों को संपूर्ण राष्ट्र में ले जाने के लिए आरआर ग्लोबल की एक परोपकारी इकाई है और पिछले 5 वर्षों में देश के 25 राज्यों, लगभग 132 शहरों एवं हजारों शिक्षण संस्थाओं के लाखों छात्र छात्राओं के साथ नैतिक मूल्यों की स्थापना के लिए हम सब प्रयासरत हैं। हेमा फाउंडेशन के अंतर्गत हेम वर्च्यूज अ लर्निंग रेवोल्यूशन, जिसके माध्यम से आज आप सभी लोग हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं, एक क्रांतिकारी वेब पोर्टल है और इस वेब पोर्टल की परिकल्पना का आधार ही सभी के समक्ष नैतिक मूल्यों एवं शिक्षा का समग्र रूप प्रस्तुत करना था। 1 अगस्त 2020 यानी कि सिर्फ 1 वर्ष पूर्व प्रारंभ हुए इस वेब पोर्टल ने इतने कम समय में ही संपूर्ण देश में अपना स्थान स्थापित कर लिया है और आप सभी के अपेक्षित सहयोग से अब तक हमारे साथ 2,53,538 स्टूडेंट्स, 5,032 टीचर्स एवं 4,011 स्कूल्स जुड़कर हेम वर्च्यूज की गतिविधियों में सहभागी हो रहे हैं। इससे पहले कि मानवीय मूल्यों के महायज्ञ की इस महायात्रा को हम आगे बढ़ाएं, उससे पहले हम आज के वेबिनार में उपस्थित सभी गणमान्य अतिथिगणों के एवं सम्माननीय शिक्षाविदों के परिचय से आप सभी को परिचित कराते हैं। सर्वप्रथम हमारे आज के वेबिनार के मुख्य अतिथि महोदय आदरणीय श्री अजीत बालन जी, एक पैशनेट एजुकेटर एवं जिन्हें 25 वर्षों से भी अधिक का अनुभव है मीडिया एवं प्रिंट मीडिया के क्षेत्र में। अरविंद भैया उपस्थित हुए हैं?
नोटेड मैम।
ओके, हम कुछ ही देर में अजीत सर को एक्सपेक्ट करेंगे। हमारे आज के वेबिनार की विशिष्ट अतिथि महोदया आदरणीय विजया संजय महामुनि मैम, एक उत्कृष्ट शिक्षाविद हैं जिन्हें शिक्षण के क्षेत्र में 34 वर्षों का समृद्ध अनुभव है। आप श्री की गौरवमयी उपस्थिति को हम प्रणाम करते हैं मैम। विजया संजय महामुनि मैम। हमारे आज के वेबिनार की प्रमुख वक्ता एक जानी मानी उत्कृष्ट शिक्षाविद जो हेम वर्च्यूज पोर्टल पर हमें लर्न थ्रू एक्सपीरियंस यानी कि ELP सिखा रही है, संजीवनी वर्ड स्कूल की डायरेक्टर प्रिंसिपल और हेमा फाउंडेशन की एसोसिएट डायरेक्टर एकेडमिक्स, एक अति ऊर्जावान और उत्साही आदरणीय डॉक्टर सीमा नेगी मैम।
नमस्कार, सब बड़ों को प्रणाम और छोटों को स्नेह भरा नमस्कार। लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड फॉर दिस वंडरफुल सेशन विद एवरीवन।
हम सभी के मार्गदर्शक एवं प्रेरणा स्रोत हेमा फाउंडेशन के प्रबंध न्यासी आदरणीय श्री महेंद्र जी काबरा।
नमस्कार, आप सभी का हेमा फाउंडेशन में स्वागत करता हूँ।
कई राष्ट्रीय एवं अंतरराष्ट्रीय संस्थाओं के साथ जुड़ी हुई हमारे देश की ख्यातिनाम मनोवैज्ञानिक, मनोचिकित्सक, कोच, टेडेक्स स्पीकर, फीलिंग माइंड्स की डायरेक्टर, हेमा फाउंडेशन की सलाहकार, निदेशिका, मार्गदर्शिका एवं ट्रस्टी और मेरी परम प्रिय मित्र आदरणीय डॉक्टर चीनू जी अग्रवाल।
नमस्कार, आज के सत्र में सभी का बहुत बहुत स्वागत।
थैंक यू मैम। हमारे साथ अभी जुड़ नहीं पाई हैं हमारी एकेडमिक डायरेक्टर डॉक्टर विजयम रवि मैम, हेमा फाउंडेशन की ट्रस्टी और हम सभी की प्रिय सिप्रा सुमित काबरा, समाज के विभिन्न क्षेत्रों के सेवा उपक्रमों में अपनी सेवाएं देने में सदा अग्रणी हमारे देश की उत्कृष्ट सामाजिक संस्था इंडियन डेवलपमेंट फाउंडेशन यानी कि आईडीएफ के सीईओ डॉक्टर नारायण एबी अय्यर।
नमस्कार, सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा। Welcome to everyone for respecting the nation. 15th August is very much around the corner. Best wishes to Dr. Seema ma'am and all this Hema Foundation team. पहले चित्रहार आता था शुक्रवार को, सभी लोग भाग के जाते थे। अभी हर वेडनेसडे हेमा फाउंडेशन का वेबिनार आ जाता है, बहुत ही प्रचलित है।
थैंक यू डॉक्टर नारायण, जय हो। आदरणीय श्रीमती वैशाली यतिन शेवाले मैम, सेंट ग्रेगोरियस पब्लिक स्कूल कॉलेज की आप प्रिंसिपल हैं और पिछले 8 वर्षों से आप सीबीएसई और आईसीएसई स्कूलों में प्रिंसिपल के रूप में कार्यरत है। आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है वैशाली मैम हेमा फाउंडेशन में।
Namaskar and good evening to all. It's my privilege and very honored to have this session on patriotism. So good work, the Hema Foundation. And really it is like you all are spreading the values where we are able to touch the mind of all these young children. Thank you so much for inviting me.
थैंक यू सो मच वैशाली मैम। आदरणीय श्री मनोज कुमार जी पालीवाल, आप केंद्रीय विद्यालय कर्नाटक के प्रिंसिपल हैं और केंद्रीय विद्यालय संगठन में स्नातकोत्तर शिक्षक के रूप में आप शामिल हुए थे। आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है मनोज सर। आदरणीय श्रीमती लारजी वर्गीस जी, आप सेंट मैथ्यू हाई स्कूल और जूनियर कॉलेज के प्रिंसिपल हैं और आपके पास 30 वर्षों से भी अधिक का उत्कृष्ट शिक्षण का अनुभव है। आदरणीय लारजी वर्गीस मैम। आदरणीय आर भाग्यलक्ष्मी मैम, वाइस प्रिंसिपल आरवीएस मैट्रिकुलेशन हायर सेकेंडरी स्कूल सुलूर। आपने तमिलनाडु सरकार द्वारा सर्वश्रेष्ठ शिक्षक का पुरस्कार और एजे के उत्कृष्ट शिक्षक का पुरस्कार भी प्राप्त किया है। हेमा फाउंडेशन में स्वागत है आपका भाग्यलक्ष्मी मैम। आदरणीय जोसेफ एन सर, आप सेंट जोसेफ हाई स्कूल बेंगलोर के हेडमास्टर हैं और आप सामाजिक कार्यों में रुचि रखते हैं और आपके पास पूर्व में विभिन्न गैर सरकारी संगठनों में 10 वर्षों के कार्य का अनुभव है। आदरणीय जोसेफ एन सर। आदरणीय थोटेमपुड़ी अंजनी देवी, पांडुआ नागुलावरम मंडल, प्रकाशम आंध्र प्रदेश की आप प्रधानाध्यापिका हैं। हेमा फाउंडेशन में आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है अंजनी मैम। आदरणीय देवी रेड्डी रामारेड्डी, आप जेडपी हाई स्कूल मरकोंडापम के प्रधानाध्यापक हैं। आप एचएम एसोसिएशन के राज्य सहयोगी अध्यक्ष भी हैं। आदरणीय देवी रेड्डी रामारेड्डी सर। आदरणीय श्री नरेंद्र आर वानी जी, आप ताड़देव नगर माध्यमिक विद्यालय के इंचार्ज हैं। आदरणीय श्री नरेंद्र वानी जी। आदरणीय माधवी इराग वरापू जी, आप एकेडमिक परामर्शदाता, सकारात्मक मनोवैज्ञानिक और समावेशी हस्तक्षेप विशेषज्ञ हैं। आदरणीय माधवी मैम। आदरणीय डॉक्टर सीताराम विठल कोरगांवकर, आप मेडिकल कॉलेज गोवा एसोसिएट प्रोफेसर हैं। आप गोवा लोकसभा आयोग के पूर्व सदस्य हैं और आप इंडियन मेडिकल एसोसिएशन बरदेश शाखा के पूर्व अध्यक्ष हैं। हेमा फाउंडेशन में आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है सीताराम सर। हेमा फाउंडेशन की एसोसिएट डायरेक्टर और हेम वर्चूज में एक्टिविटीज के माध्यम से सभी को नैतिक शिक्षा का ज्ञान देने वाली हम सभी की प्रिय बैकबोन हीतल देसाई।
Namaskar, welcome everyone to Hema Foundation again.
और अंत में मैं स्वयं अनीता सुशील महेश्वरी, हेमा फाउंडेशन की ट्रस्टी एवं क्रिएटिव डायरेक्टर। तो ये थे हमारे आज के गणमान्य अतिथिगण और शिक्षाविद। और आइए अब हम बात करते हैं आज के वेबिनार के विषय की। मानवीय मूल्यों को समर्पित नैतिक मूल्यों के महायज्ञ की इस महायात्रा का हमारा आज का विषय है एम्ब्रेसिंग पैट्रियोटिज्म, अर्थात देशभक्ति को गले लगाना। सही मायने में देशभक्त कौन है और देशभक्ति क्या है, आइए जानते हैं। क्या समय समय पर देशभक्ति के नारे लगाना देशभक्ति है, या समय समय पर देशभक्ति के गीतों को गा लेना देशभक्ति है, या समय समय पर शहीदों की सराहना कर लेना देशभक्ति है, या समय समय पर खिलाड़ियों का उत्साहवर्धन कर देना हमारी देशभक्ति है, या समय समय पर देशभक्ति की फिल्मों को देखकर हम ऊर्जा से भर जाते हैं, ये देशभक्ति है। शायद हम सभी के लिए देशभक्ति का उतना ही मूल्य है, लेकिन हमारे सैनिक जो हमारे जैसे ही हैं, किंतु अपनी सभी इच्छाओं को मारकर अपने घर परिवार से दूर देश की भीतरी और बाहरी सुरक्षा के लिए सीमा पर तैनात है। उन्हें -50 डिग्री सेल्सियस तापमान में भी शिकायत नहीं होती और पूरे उत्साह के साथ दुर्गम स्थानों पर भी वो अपना काम बखूबी करते हैं। माना कि हर व्यक्ति सैनिक नहीं बन सकता, हर व्यक्ति पुलिस सेवा का कार्य भी नहीं कर सकता, तो हमें जानना होगा कि देशभक्ति का पैमाना क्या होगा। आइए हम जानते हैं। हम सच्चे देशभक्त तभी हैं जब हमारे देश को आजाद कराने वाले शहीदों का हम पुण्य स्मरण करते हैं। सभी शिक्षक देशभक्त हैं जो हमारी युवा पीढ़ी को मानसिक गुलामी से आजादी दिला रहे हैं। सभी हमारे डॉक्टर्स जो चिकित्सक हैं वो देशभक्त हैं जो निस्वार्थ भाव से अपनी परवाह किए बिना भी रोगियों की सेवा कर रहे हैं। हमारे सभी वैज्ञानिक देशभक्त हैं जो मानवीय जीवन को सहज और सरल बनाने के लिए नित नए आविष्कार कर रहे हैं। हमारे सभी इंजीनियर भी देशभक्त हैं जो नई नई तकनीकों का विकास करके हमारे जीवन को आरामदायक बना रहे हैं। वे सभी लोग सच्चे देशभक्त हैं जो विभिन्न सेवाओं के उपयोग के बदले विभिन्न रूपों में टैक्स अदा करते हैं। और वे सभी सच्चे देशभक्त हैं जो अपनी आय का एक निश्चित हिस्सा आयकर के टैक्स के रूप में अदा करते हैं। और वे सभी सच्चे देशभक्त हैं जो निस्वार्थ भाव से समाज सेवा या जब कभी देश पर कोई भी विपत्ति आए, जैसे सूखा, बाढ़ या ये पैंडेमिक, ऐसी स्थिति में अपनी ओर से आर्थिक सहयोग तन मन धन से सेवा करते हैं। दरअसल बात केवल युवाओं की नहीं है, हम सभी की है। और आज हम सब देशभक्ति की बात करते हैं, देश की बात करते हैं, लेकिन हम कभी भी यह नहीं सोचते कि देश है क्या। केवल कागज पर बना हुआ एक मानचित्र या फिर धरती का एक अंश? जी नहीं, देश केवल भूगोल नहीं है, वह केवल सीमा रेखा के भीतर सिमटा हुआ जमीन का एक टुकड़ा भर नहीं है। वह तो भूमि के उस टुकड़े पर रहने वालों की कर्म भूमि है, रहने वालों की जन्मभूमि है, उन सबकी पालनहार है, उन सभी की माँ है और उन सभी की आत्मा है। यानी देश बनता है वहां रहने वाले लोगों से, यानी कि आपसे, यानी कि हमसे, या बल्कि हम ये कहें कि हम सबसे देश बनता है। और देश की आजादी के 74 वर्ष पूर्ण करके हम 75वें वर्ष में प्रवेश करने जा रहे हैं। इसीलिए ये सभी की सभी बातें और भी प्रासंगिक हो जाती है और इन सब बातों को हम विस्तृत रूप से समझेंगे। इसके लिए मैं आमंत्रित करती हूँ डॉक्टर सीमा जी नेगी को एक इस कविता के साथ कि अलग अलग गलियों में कूचों में, अलग अलग गलियों में कूचों में रहने वाले लोगों को कौन गिनता है, अगर साथ में खड़े हो रहने वाले देश तो तभी बनता है। बड़ी बड़ी देश प्रेम की हम बात तो किए जाते हैं, पर जब वक्त पड़े तो हम अपनों के भी काम नहीं आते हैं। सरहद की रखवाली तो अपनी सेना करती ही है, पर अंदर सड़कों पर लड़की चलने में क्यों डरती है। युवा शक्ति का नारा सुनने में अक्सर आता है, पर सही दिशा किसी भी युवा को दिखा नहीं वो पाता है। खेत हमारी पूंजी है और फसल हमारे गहने हैं, फिर भी किसान क्यों लगे हैं अपनी जान स्वयं लेने हैं। थाल सजा है कहीं पर, परंतु भूख नहीं वहां लगती है, और किसी की बेटी भूख के मारे रात रात को जगती है। क्या 74 सालों में भी आजाद वतन ये अपना है? क्या नहीं यही भगत सिंह और महात्मा गांधी का सपना है? क्या इसीलिए चंद्रशेखर आजाद ने गोली खुद को मारी? और क्या इसीलिए रण में कूदी वो नन्ही सी झलकारी? क्या इसीलिए बिस्मिल ने फिर आऊंगा ये कह डाला था? और क्या उधम सिंह ने अपने क्रोध को इसी दिन के लिए पाला था? अगर नहीं तो फिर कैसे चूक गए हम नया राष्ट्र गढ़ने में? जिस आजादी के लिए हम लड़े उसी आजादी की इज्जत करने में। जो फूल सूखकर बिखर गया वो फिर से नहीं खिलेगा, और जो समय हाथ से निकल गया वो वापस कभी नहीं मिलेगा। पर अक्लमंद को तो एक इशारा ही काफी होता है, और सुधार करना ही हर गलती के लिए असली माफी होता है। देश प्रेम और राष्ट्रवाद के गाने मत गाओ तुम, बस अपने अंदर बसे हुए उस भगत सिंह को जरा सा जगाओ तुम। मंजिल बिल्कुल दूर नहीं, बस जब हम कर लें अटल इरादा, और अपना अपना हाथ उठाकर आज खुद से करो आप सब ये वादा कि मेरे सामने कोई भी कभी भी भूख से नहीं मरेगा, और मेरे रहते हुए अन्याय से कोई भी नहीं डरेगा। मैं पहले सिर्फ और सिर्फ उसी का हूं जिसकी तत्काल हमें मदद करनी है, और अपने आगे पहले हर पीड़ित की हर पीड़ा को हरनी है। शपथ ग्रहण करें आज हम फिर आजादी का उत्सव मनाते हैं। देश बुलाता है हमें, आओ हम सभी कुछ काम तो देश के आते हैं। I invite respected Dr. Seema Ji Negi for embracing patriotism.
Thank you, अनीता जी। आपने जो अपने इतने सुंदर शब्दों से जो समा बांधा है, I think we all are ready to embrace it if we have still not done it. Now, all the August gathering, you must be thinking that why do we need to embrace patriotism? हम सब सोचते हैं ना, हम तो पेट्रियोटिक हैं, क्यों नहीं है, हम सब हैं। अभी 15 अगस्त आएगा, हम मनाएंगे, हम 26 जनवरी मनाएंगे। Is that patriotism? Now let me take you through one small video first, and then we will move ahead. May I request the technical team, Arvind Bhaiya, please video दिखाएंगे।
सर, आपके लिए उस पार कार का इंतजाम किया है। सर आइए सर। चल चल।
तुम चलो तो हिंदुस्तान चले, तुम चलो तो हिंदुस्तान चले, तुम चलो तो हिंदुस्तान चले, तुम चलो तो हिंदुस्तान चले। लगा हाथ के सूरज सुबह निकाला करे, हथेलियों में भरे धूप और उछाला करे। ओ लगा हाथ के सूरज सुबह निकाला करे, हथेलियों में भरे धूप और उछाला करे। उफक पे पाँव रखो और चलो अकड़ के चलो, उफक पे पाँव रखो और चलो पकड़ के चलो, फलक पकड़ के उठो और हवा पकड़ के चलो, फलक पकड़ के उठो और हवा पकड़ के चलो। तुम चलो तो हिंदुस्तान चले, 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 हिंदुस्तान चले। चलो।
Isn't this the child that each one of us wants to make? Isn't this the dream that each of one, whether we are educators or we are parents, we have? Everybody knows that the destiny of nation is groomed in the classroom. So why we have to ask people to be patriotic? Isn't this something which comes naturally to all of us? Let me take you to a very introspective journey. Introspective because each one of you, each one of us, even me, we have to introspect for these 40 minutes. Are we really patriotic? Our actions, our deeds, our words, our thoughts, are they towards the betterment of our nation? So before I move ahead, I'll tell you a very small story. Most of you might be aware of Acharya Vinoba Bhave. आचार्य विनोबा भावे ने एक साल के लिए मौन व्रत धारण किया था दिसंबर 1974 से 75 तक. So while he was observing silence, a lot of people used to go to his ashram and take advice from him. He used to write and give advice to them. So one fine day, there were two group of people. One was one were villagers and other were from the town. They were asking him something, but before that, what he did, he gave them some piece of cardboards and he wrote that you need to make the map of India. Now, while the people who have come from the town, they were still struggling to make something, the people who came from village, they made a map of India and presented. So everybody was surprised how they could make the map of India in such short period of time. So when it was asked to them, they said, we saw the figure of human and we started making that. Understand the essence. हमें इंसान बनाना है. जिस दिन हम इंसान बना लेंगे, देश अपने आप बन जाएगा. We have to make human, and it is our prime responsibility as educators and as parents to ensure that we are making that kind of human who loves their country. How many of us teach our children to love India? We have to, because if we will not do it, no one will do it. Understand this. As educator and as parent, if we do not take that onus, nobody will take that onus. Then later on, do not say this generation do not listen to us. We have not given them these values. That is why I think time and again, Hema Foundation is trying to shake each one of us. And it is needed. We need to shake ourselves and find out, are we really implementing these values in our life? Are we living it? So that is why this particular session is about experiential learning. हम क्या इन चीजों को अपने खुद के जीवन में उतार रहे हैं? जब हम उतारेंगे तभी हम इन चीजों को अपने बच्चों के पास ले जाएंगे. एक बहुत छोटा सा उदाहरण देती हूँ. To love India means to love its food. Now, I'll say the farmer is a patriotic person. Now you'll say, how come a farmer is a patriotic person? Patriotic to wo hai jo jaakar ke border pe lad raha hai. But everybody cannot be a soldier, the one who is fighting on the border. But everybody can be soldier in their own might. The person who is working in farms, the farmer, if the farmer says that I am not utilizing or not using any product which is harmful for the health of my people, my countrymen, I am only using the cow dung or organic urja so that my entire plantation is good and healthy for the nation, isn't that person a big patriotic? Have we ever thought about that? Why do we restrict ourselves to the soldier or to 15th August and 26th January? After celebrating 15th August and 25th January with as much as fun, enthusiasm, or we do that. And after that, when we leave that particular premises, we see many of the flags lying on the floor. What do? How many of us really bend down to pick up that flag? That is where you are embracing patriotism and the next generation is looking at you. Yes, you are living by it. These are small things you have to live by. I'm just giving you 15 mantras today. I know most of you know about it, but again, we have to shake our own self, whether we are following it or we are not following it. Now, how many of us abide by our constitution? It is very important for us to inform our children about our constitution. Our constitution gives us rights and responsibilities and fundamental duties. Now, we all know about our rights and duties, and we definitely sometime take big morcha and talk about why our rights and responsibilities are not getting fulfilled. At the same time, the fundamental duties say that we do not have to destroy the public property. Why don't we read that? So it is very important that each one of us abide by our constitution. Our constitution is a beautiful document. If we have still not read it, it is important and imperative for each one of us to read it, at least read the basic elements, and each and every child of our school should know the preamble. They should know it because, again, it's we who have to make our children fall in love with our country. It's we who have to make our children embrace patriotism in their daily life. Now, when we talk about India, we are very particular about cleanliness. एक नॉर्मल घर की बात लेते हैं, हम सबके घर की बात, हम 2 बार दिन में घर को साफ करते हैं, हम 2 बार नहाते भी हैं. We ensure that we are clean and a house is clean. If we are clean and a house is clean, what about our roads? What about our compound? What about our school? What about the street? What about the cities? When we talk about cleanliness, it starts from us. How many times do we tell our children that there can be a small bag in their bag, that is the garbage bag, so whenever they go out, and we also do the same thing when we take our children to say picnic, keep a bag with you so that you are picking up everything and you are not dirtying your parks, your streets, your roads, your city, your nation. Children will follow us. We have to make this as a practice. Now let us imagine the school is over, the bell is ringing, and each and every child is running towards the bus to go home. During that time, you know what happens? All the children, they carry their water bottle. Now there is some leftover water in the bottle. What do we do with that? We usually throw it when we go home. If we make it a practice that children will empty their bottle when they are going from the school, we know most of the schools have a lot of trees or a lot of plants around. Why don't we tell them, घर जाने से पहले इस पौधे को, इस पेड़ को पानी दे के जाओ? That small duty also is patriotism, because that particular plant or that particular tree is making your environment clean. And if the environment is clean, you are then contributing in nation building. You are experiencing it in your day-to-day life that your small acts are a part of patriotism. Moving ahead, we need to be aware about the national, regional, and societal news. We have to discuss this news with our children. How many times we as a parent, when we sit with our children for say just the free time, or when we have our dinner or lunch together, do we discuss nation? Yes, I know during last few days, most of us would have discussed about the medals India got in Olympics, but India is beyond that also. India is everywhere. Why don't we discuss? We have to do that. We have to discuss about our nation, because what happens, our young children, when they get any social media forward or WhatsApp forward, they usually do not validate it. They don't verify it. बच्चों को लगता है ये जो चीज आई है यही सही है और आगे फॉरवर्ड कर दी. आप लोग भी करते होंगे. If any one of us is forwarding anything that is related to my country without verifying it, trust me, we are not patriotic, because we are not fulfilling our duties. The news is about my country. How can I just forward anything and everything about my country without verifying it? A very small thing, but it shows how patriotic you are. If you are, you will definitely try to find out the source of that news, verify it, and then only you will let it go ahead. Otherwise, you will break the chain there. Very, very important. How many of celebrate and discuss with us the biggest festival of India? Now, which is the biggest festival of India? We have to celebrate together. Festival of democracy. When we get the chance to vote. Now, let me share one incident with you. A lady was very, very frantic, and she was just cursing all the political parties and the way things are going on in the country, everything. I just asked her, which party did she vote and how many times she has voted? She said, पहली बार मेरा वोटर आईडी कार्ड बना है अभी तो मुझे देखना भी है कि कौन से बूथ में जाके मुझे वोट करना है. पहली बार मैं वोट करूंगी. Now, she was not an 18-year young girl who was getting her voter ID card for the first time. A middle-aged lady who never bothered about making her voter ID card could not identify which booth she has to go, when we know we are in the world wherein Google tells you everything. So when you are not fulfilling your responsibility properly, what right do you have to criticize someone? So participate in the biggest festival of our country, that is the festival of democracy. Talk about voting process to your children. Tell children, when you go to school after voting, show them this mark. See, I have participated. I am a proud Indian. I have done my duty. As a parent, you have to tell it to your children, so that by the time children become 18 and they get the right to vote, they know how important it is. They have to experience the joy of voting. They have to experience the joy of making their own candidate win or lose. That matters, doesn't matter, but they have to enjoy that process. They have to experience that process. That's very, very important. Next is, most of the time we say we are very patriotic because we put a lot of things on social media. Okay, and it's everywhere, or we color our face with tricolor, or we wear tricolor, and we feel that if we have embraced ourselves with tricolor, that's patriotism. Again, look deep, look inside yourself. Is that patriotism? 15th August, we all are celebrating, okay, imagine, and we all have dressed ourselves in tricolor. Then while we were crossing a signal, we saw that there is no traffic police. We did not wait for the signal. It was red and we just jumped the signal. There is nobody. So what difference does that make? What happens to the child who is sitting there and seeing? We are the role model for our children. As teachers, as educators, as parents, we have to make them experience it. What are they experiencing? Young, tender minds. Young, tender minds are experiencing that you just have to show off, but not to live by it. And what we are trying to do here, why do you think Wednesday after Wednesday and after Wednesday, these webinars are coming? Because we are trying to instill these values. We are trying to instill these values from psychological point, from educational point, from experimental points, so that each one of us understand that their importance is not just in saying, their importance is in doing. So obey law. If you have broken any law, For example, if you are not wearing seat belt, you have jumped red light, there is nothing wrong going to the traffic police and saying that I have jumped the red light. I think I deserve to be fined. Do it. And the kind of satisfaction you will get it in writing, that will immense. Imagine the same situation, a child who copies in examination, but after that comes to you and say, teacher, I am sorry, I copied in the examination. I know it is wrong. I have done something wrong. I will not become an ideal citizen if I'll do something wrong. Because once my father did something wrong, he jumped red light, but he went to police and he said that I have done something wrong. We are teaching patriotism daily. Every act done by us is an example of patriotism. Anita ji rightly said, we have to pay our taxes. It's very, very important. How many of us do it? And if we do it, most of us, I think, who are there in this Zoom room, definitely do it diligently. But it is very important. Do we discuss about paying taxes in front of our children? Do we tell our children that, okay, X is the amount we are earning, and out of this X amount, this amount we are paying in tax, and why are we paying it? Because we want to build our nation. We cannot say that in spite of paying so much of tax, is desh ka to kuch nahi hoga. We cannot do that, because then whatever we have done, our deed has gone waste if we are then talking everything negative about our country. We have to tell our children that these taxes are so important, because these taxes are making a roadmap for you to succeed in future. These taxes will help our nation become the superpower nation that we want. These taxes will bring the glory of our nation back. Do we associate that? We have to. That is what is experiencing. That is what is living it day in and day out. One more thing which we have seen these days, it has become so common that we have lost respect for each other. Now, you must be wondering, we respect our teachers, we respect our parents, our children respect us, but it is not just about respecting in front of each other. Think about the different religions that we have. Think about the different food choices do we have. Do we respect them? Do we respect other person's food choice? Do we respect other person's way of praying to God? Everybody is a distinct individual. We have to understand that if we do not have tolerance, or if we do not have respect, then we are not patriotic. Okay, giving you a small example, why we have seen these days that so many problems are coming up in humankind, because again, lack of respect is one point that I told you. Now, we are trying to hoard many things. Sab kuch khareed ke main apne paas rakh lun, whether I need it or I don't need it. You know why that happens? Because we have lost the respect of hard-earned money. Similarly, we keep on, you all are in social media, we keep on trolling people. You go to Instagram, you go to Twitter, we keep on trolling people. Why? Because we have lost respect to people's feeling. We have lost respect for that. Also, most of us, or many of us, we use that single-use plastic bottle. Okay, that is a small cola or anything. That is one-time use plastic bottle. Because we have lost the respect for environment. Do we think before buying that environment is also my responsibility? It's your country, it's your country's environment, it's your country's flora and fauna. Everything is your responsibility, because you are a patriotic person. You said I am a patriotic person, right? Each one of us sitting here, we will agree in unison that we are patriotic. If we are patriotic, we are experiencing it daily. We are imbibing by it, or we are neglecting it. We walk on the road, we see few things are fallen on the road. Do we pick it up and throw it in the dustbin that we see, or we just ignore it? A very simple example, introspect. We need to, because we are preparing the next generation, and we do not want our next generation not to have pride in their nation. Everybody needs to have pride. That is one of the feeling everybody should have, whether a young child or a 80-year-old person. Everybody needs to have this pride. Also, I told you, I think we don't have to litter here and there, because we keep ourselves clean. So let's keep our city clean. I think Chinuji also told this thing 3 weeks back. Every time we will keep on telling 2 things all of us will tell, and you also tell your children, save water, do not litter, save water, do not litter, keep your city, your nation green and clean. And why do we tell it again and again and again? Because each one of us can contribute for that. Each one of us. Is it so difficult to plant a tree on your birthday? Is it so difficult to, water the plants with the remaining water in your water bottle? Is it so difficult to close the tap when we are brushing? Very small things, very small things. Each one of us can do it. And then what do we see? Younger generation is looking at us. We are the one who are the ambassador for our country. We are the one who are the role models for our children. So we have to do that. Since I told you about ambassador for the country, let me take you a foreign land. When we go to foreign countries, who are we? A tourist? Yes, we are. What else? We are an ambassador for our country. We are representing our country's culture. We are representing our country's mannerism. We are representing India to a different and foreign nation. How do we do that? The way we behave, the way we enact. Suppose you have gone to a foreign land wherein their national dish is something that you did not like. If you did not like, you need to know how to behave. You ate that and you puked that in front of those nationalists only. How will they feel? Imagine they doing the same thing in your country. Be very particular that when you go abroad, you are representing entire country. You become the ambassador of your country. Similarly, when somebody comes to our country, when foreigners come, do not consider it as an opportunity to bargain with them, to loot them, or to misguide them. Genuinely help them. I think most of the educators, they do have a lot of exchange programs that they offer to their children. Please tell children to learn about different nations, to learn about different cultures, because our children are going to be global citizens. But for this global citizen, first is know your own self. If we do not know our own self, we cannot know about the world. Do not give them that superficial knowledge. Give them the knowledge that is going to stay with them. Now, one thing Chinuji discussed during her webinar, I'll again touch upon that. Valuing our heritage. Doesn't matter whether it was Cholas or it was Mughals or it was Rajputanas or it was British, whosoever have made it. These are our proud monuments. We have to respect them. We have to take care of them. We have to preserve them. Very easy to write your name there. Okay. पापा ने कहा है कि मेरे नाम को रोशन करना, तो आपने नाम एक मॉन्यूमेंट के ऊपर लिख दिया, रोशन हो गया ना, सब लोग आके देखेंगे. No, that is not what we have to do. We have to preserve them. And again, I am telling you, doesn't matter who has made it. It is there in our country. We have to preserve it, because if we do not understand where we have come from, we will not understand where we have to go. Many of the time we have seen that we take children out for, say, excursion, or we take them for some trips, or we go as a parent. Suppose आप एक किले में गए, जो किला शायद थोड़ा सा खंड हो गया है या खंडहर जैसा हो गया है, या कोई भी जगह है जो आपको नहीं समझ में आई, हम बहुत आराम से बोल देते हैं, इस खंडहर में है क्या देखने के लिए? Now see what you have told. उस खंडहर में आपका इतिहास है, उस खंडहर में आपके देश की धरोहर है. So if we do not understand where we have come from, we will not understand where we have to go. That is why history says, his story, mankind's story. We have to learn from our mistake, but we have to cherish what was there, which we can take it forward. Always remember, learn from your mistake. अगर वो खंडहर आपको आपकी मिस्टेक बता रहा है, तो उससे आगे सीखिए. अगर वो खंडहर आपको आपकी धरोहर के बारे में बता रहा है, तो उसको प्रिजर्व करके आगे जाइए, because these are the things we are handing over to our children, and they are very tender. Whatever we will hand over them, they will experience it that way only. When I spoke about our constitution, see, we as educator, we might say that all of us, we have learned about constitution, we know the basic rights, and our parents will also say that. If we have read about our constitution, if we follow our constitution, a basic gender equality, how many times do we follow? Think of a situation where you have taken your child to a restaurant, you have your caretaker also with you. आप सब आराम से एक मेज पे बैठे हैं और आप खा रहे हैं, you are enjoying your dinner, wherein you have told the caretaker or the maid to wait outside the restaurant and that poor person is sitting there. आपको कोई चिंता नहीं है उसके खाने की. And we talk about equality, not just gender equality, equality. So where is the equality? Think of the time when you have appointed a servant who is just a small child. Child labor. If we are doing that, then we are not letting one sector of the society to move ahead. Instead of that, if we take the responsibility of sponsoring our maid's child's education, sponsoring our driver's child education, don't you think we are creating a much equal world? Trust me, we don't have to go very far off. जब हमारे बच्चे काम वाली बाई को काम वाली बाई बोलते हैं, या फिर गेट में जो आपका गार्ड होता है उसको बहादुर बोलते हैं, या प्रेस वाले अंकल को या किसी को नाम लेके बोलते हैं, I think we have to start from there. Everybody deserves equal respect because our country says that we need to give respect to each and everyone. We talk about equality. हम इतनी छोटी सी चीज को क्यों नहीं सही करते हैं कि rather than telling बहादुर, आप उनको गार्ड भैया बोल दीजिए, बहादुर भैया बोल दीजिए. You can put some kind of salutation. Such a beautiful country we have. भैया, दीदी, भाभी, चाचा, चाची, काका. There are so many relations. India is a country which is full of color, full of compassion, full of emotion. But why do we forget that? We do that. यही बच्चा जब आगे जाकर के फिर आपको कभी रिस्पेक्ट नहीं करेगा तो आप बोलेंगे कि संस्कार तो हमने सिखाए थे, अपनी कंट्री के लिए भी सिखाए थे, बच्चा तो बाहर जाके ही सेटल हो गया है. Because we take pride in telling my child will go to this country and study. How many times do we say, okay, my child will study in India and will contribute to my country's growth? We have to instill this value. Think of brain drain. Why brain drain is happening? Because best of brains are going and settling abroad because we have presented that picture in front of them. We all have to take this onus. I'm telling you, we all, me too, everyone, we have to take this onus that we have always told our children for higher studies, these countries are good. For these kind of jobs, these MNCs are good. You can go to US, you can go to UK, you can go to France, here, there, everywhere. How many times we have told them, okay, fine, even if you are learning, come and contribute to the growth of your nation. We have to let them experience what their country has to offer. I'll give you an example of my ex-student. He has done his aeronautical engineering from SRM. He has gone for his higher studies. I think UK he has gone. So I told him, so what do you want to do after that? Are you planning to settle there? And his answer was so beautiful. He said, no, I don't want to settle there. Everybody tries to go there. And I think India has maximum potential and people are not looking at that. I want to be in India to explore that potential. And I was so happy. I thought one child taught properly means so much for us. एक आप में से कितने लोग जुबिन मेहता को जानते हैं? Famous music composer हैं. He was in foreign nation for so many years. Abhi bhi most of the time he stays there only. But you know what? He has kept his Indian passport. वो देशभक्ति है, वो embracing patriotism है, because he has settled there. He could have taken green card, but he did not do that. He kept his Indian passport. He always stood in the line for visa, but he kept it. That is when you show that yes, you are living by it. These are small nuggets that we have to give it to our children every day. जैसे मार्टिन लूथर ने कहा था ना कि it's not the violence of the few that scares me, it's the silence of many that scares me. Trust me, it's the silence of we or us that scares. That's the biggest scary thing, because sometimes we see these things happening. We see these things happening right in front of our eyes, but we do not correct it. क्योंकि हमें लगता है ये तो हमारा काम ही नहीं है. Wherein if we have to take any julus and go and shout slogans, we are okay to be a part of that. But when something is happening right in front of our eyes, right, maybe to our maid or to our dhobi, to our press wala, we keep silence. And that is the time I think we have to again introspect. We are not patriotic. These are small things. If we are not practicing, we are not following, we are not living, we are not patriotic. Now let's come to 15th August. 15th August is there around the corner, or we talk about Republic Day. How do we celebrate it? We just see, oh, falling near the weekend, perfect time to go out, okay? Or we will just upload our social media and we feel we are celebrating it. Why don't we celebrate it with everyone, with our community? Why don't we make them the national festivals to be celebrated by everyone? How many times do we respect our national symbol? कितनी तकलीफ होती है काफी लोगों को खड़े होने में जब मूवी से पहले नेशनल एंथम चलता है. 52 seconds. 52 seconds if we cannot stand for our nation. We are not patriotic. We are not. And that too, you will see people stand with the popcorn boxes or they will keep on fiddling with their hands. Attention, mein 52 seconds. Is it something that the country is asking a lot for you? Then all of us, when Neeraj Chopra gets gold medal and they see national anthem playing, everybody takes pride in that. Yes, we have to take pride in that, but we have to take pride in our national anthem every time whenever we hear that. Then you are a true patriotic. Experience it. आप नेशनल एंथम सुनते हैं तो आपकी पूरी बॉडी में वो जो पेट्रियोटिज्म की भावना है ना बाहर निकल के आनी चाहिए. Not when we get only gold. Every time. National anthem has not changed, right? It is the same. So you have to, your flag, your national anthem, your own country, live it, embrace it. Embrace it so much that whenever you get up, your thoughts, your action, your deeds are towards your country because you want everybody's good. आप अगर हर इंसान के बारे में सोचेंगे कि ये मेरे देश का इंसान है, मुझे इसके लिए अच्छा ही करना है, तो आप सही मायनों में देशभक्त हैं, because you are not thinking about anything negative. जब हम सब एक दूसरे के बारे में सोचेंगे तो I think brotherhood, harmony, fraternity, everything will evolve, and that is what we have to do. That is what we have to teach to our children. So young children who are also there, we have to be the role model for you. If we have not become the role model, it's you who have to tell us. You are most empowered generation. हमारा देश है जो कहता है अतिथि देवो भवो, बट कई बार शायद हम इसको भूल जाते हैं जब हमारी कंट्री में फॉरेनर्स आते हैं, जो मैं आपको एग्जांपल दे रही थी. There are very small things that we have to do. Trust me, we don't have to do big things for anything. कभी भी हमें कोई बहुत बड़ी चीज नहीं करनी पड़ती है. अगर हम इन छोटी छोटी चीजों को अपनी रोजमर्रा की जिंदगी में अपनाएं, then we all are patriotic. If we are concerned about our family, but our neighbor also, about our community also, about our society also, about our nation also, we are patriotic. When we are concerned about what is happening in my country, whether the news is proper or not, whether the news is verified before I'm sharing it, I am patriotic. When I'm paying my taxes religiously without anybody reminding me, I am a patriotic person. When I'm talking about my country with a lot of pride to my children, I am patriotic. When I'm saving resources, when I'm going out of my way, when I have got my things, but I'm giving it to others, when I'm standing there for others, that is patriotism. Each one of us cannot be soldier, right? But each one of us can be patriotic. Each one of us, right from a small child to an elderly person. So what I would like to say is, हर कोई रण में लड़े, हर कोई रण में लड़े, ये असंभव सी बात है. हर कोई रण में जाके नहीं लड़ सकता है, पॉसिबल भी नहीं है. हम सभी डिफेंस ज्वाइन कर लेंगे तो बाकी काम कौन करेगा? सो हर कोई रण में लड़े, ये असंभव सी बात है. जो जहां है वहीं रह के देश की सेवा करे. Wherever we are, whatever we are doing, if we serve our country again with our words, thought, action and deed, then we are patriotic. So हो चिकित्सक या हो शिक्षक, किसान या मजदूर हो, whosoever you are, whether you are a teacher or you are a doctor, you are a farmer or you are a laborer, whoever you are, हो चिकित्सक या हो शिक्षक, किसान या मजदूर हो, हर कोई बस काम अपना डूब कर ऐसे करे, कर रहा हो भक्त जैसे, देव की पूजा मगन, माँ भारती की यही पूजा, देशभक्ति का चरम. So whosoever you are, whatever work you do, whether you are a parent, you are a teacher, you are a student, if your actions are oriented towards your nation's well-being, if your actions are oriented towards the well-being of your countrymen, then that is the biggest tribute that you can pay to your motherland. India is the country who says Bharat Mata. Have you heard this anywhere? No other country says. So the kind of responsibility you have for your mother, the kind of responsibility you embrace since from the beginning for your mother. Why can't that kind of responsibility be embraced for everybody's mother, that is our motherland, Bharat Mata? हम सबको यही अपने बच्चों को सिखाना है. And if we could do that, trust me, we do not have to worry about how future is, because the futures, जो कहते हैं ना नींव, we have made the foundation so strong that our nation is going to grow, and it will definitely grow. And that is what I wanted to convey. Embrace is wholeheartedly. हम बोलते हैं ना, hug yourself and say I love myself. So I say embrace yourself, and I say yes, I am a true patriotic, because there is nothing that I am doing which is not benefiting my nation. Each and every action done by you. एक छोटी सी चीज, आप घर में कितनी देर अपनी इलेक्ट्रिसिटी यूज कर रहे हैं ना, that also is directly or indirectly related to your nation building. आप इलेक्ट्रिसिटी जो घर में वेस्ट कर रहे हैं ना, उससे आपकी देश की इलेक्ट्रिसिटी वेस्ट हो रही है. So everything that you do is oriented towards your nation's well-being. The day we will do that, we can truly say we are a true patriotic, and we have embraced it fully, wholeheartedly, not just superficially. So that was all from my side. Thank you so much. Thank you, Hem Virtues. Because of, I think, these values, we are actually introspecting and we are reflecting. Are we following? If not, take a pause. एक शून्य मोमेंट की जरूरत हम सबको है. उस शून्य मोमेंट में जाइए और सोचिए, क्या हम सब कुछ अभी तक सही किया है? नहीं किया है तो देर कभी नहीं हुई है. We can again start. But this 15th August, why should we wait till 15th August? अनीता जी ने कहा है ना, अभी शपथ लेनी चाहिए. Each one of us, we should take a pledge. Our lives will be directed towards and devoted towards only and only our motherland. Trust me, then this entire world will become such a beautiful place to live. As it is, we believe in the concept of Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam. Entire world is our family. Thank you so much.
थैंक यू सो मच सीमा जी. और बहुत ही सुंदर सरल शब्दों में आपने हम भारतवासियों को हमारी जिम्मेदारी क्या है, हमारी जवाबदारी क्या है, ये बहुत अच्छे से समझाई. तो ये कहना चाहूंगी कि बस ये बात हवाओं को बताए रखना, बस ये बात हवाओं को बताए रखना. रोशनी जरूर होगी, बस चिरागों को जलाए रखना. और लहू देकर हिफाजत की है जिसकी शहीदों ने, उस तिरंगे को सदा अपने दिल में बसाए रखना. तो सभी को स्वतंत्रता दिवस की अब अग्रिम शुभकामना देती हूँ. और इसी के साथ हम आगे बढ़ते हैं. हेम वर्चूज अ लर्निंग रेवोल्यूशन में जिन बच्चों ने पूर्ण मनोयोग एवं रुचि के साथ हेम वर्चूज की सभी एक्टिविटीज में पार्टिसिपेट करके उन्हें कंप्लीट किया, ऐसे ही कुछ बच्चों को हम हर वेबिनार में प्रोत्साहित करते हैं. और आज के सिलेक्टेड बच्चों के नाम इस प्रकार हैं. पार्थ मांजरेकर, 7th स्टैंडर्ड, निवारा विद्यालय, मुंबई. बहुत बहुत बधाई पार्थ. बी आकृति, 7th स्टैंडर्ड, केंद्रीय विद्यालय, करीमनगर, मुंबई. बहुत बहुत बधाई. मानसी सोनार, 9th स्टैंडर्ड, SIES APJ अब्दुल कलाम मेमोरियल हाई स्कूल, मुंबई. बहुत बहुत बधाई मानसी. हिना वालिब, 5th स्टैंडर्ड, श्रद्धानंद विद्यालय, पॉइंट गुइनिम, गोवा. बहुत बहुत बधाई हिना. और इसी के साथ मैं इनवाइट करती हूँ पार्थ मांजरेकर को कि उन्हें हेम वर्चूज की एक्टिविटीज में पार्टिसिपेट करके कैसा लगा. प्लीज शेयर योर एक्सपीरियंस विद अस पार्थ.
हॅलो फ्रेंड्स, नमस्कार. माझे नाव पार्थ संतोष मांजरेकर, इयत्ता 8वी. मी या सर्वांचे आभार मानतो, कारण की त्यांच्यामुळे मी आज हेमा फाउंडेशन बद्दल पोहोचलेलो आहे. त्या सर्वात पहिलं मी मुख्याध्यापकांचा धन्यवाद बोलतो व मी माझे वर्ग शिक्षकांना धन्यवाद देतो, कारण की त्यांच्यामुळे मी एवढ्या चांगल्या प्लॅटफॉर्म पर्यंत मी पोहोचलेलो आहे. थँक्यू. आणि खूप मजा येते, त्यांचे वेबिनार्स असतात वगैरे, खूप लय मजा येते. तुम्ही पण डाउनलोड करा हेमा फाउंडेशन.
थैंक यू पार्थ. और इसी के साथ मैं इनवाइट करती हूँ बी आकृति को. उन्हें हेम वर्चुअल्स की एक्टिविटीज कैसी लगी? प्लीज शेयर योर एक्सपीरियंस विद अस. आकृति. Unmute, please unmute yourself, Akriti.
Good evening to everyone. I am Akriti of class 7th A, Kendriya Vidyalaya, Karimnagar, from state in India, Telangana. I am very happy that I get golden award in this HEM Foundation. Also, I thank my principal Sir Vaman Rao sir for giving me this golden opportunity to participate in this HEMA Foundation segment. And I have also learned many values which are related to related to me. This HEMA Foundation increased a lot of knowledge to me, also increased confidence levels in me. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Akriti. और इसके साथ मैं इनवाइट करती हूँ हमारे देश की ख्यातिनाम मनोवैज्ञानिक एवं मनोचिकित्सक हेमा फाउंडेशन की ट्रस्टी एवं मार्गदर्शिका आदरणीय डॉक्टर चीनू जी अग्रवाल को कि आप हमारे इन विजेता बच्चों को प्रोत्साहित करें और मार्गदर्शन दें. रिस्पेक्टेड डॉक्टर चीनू जी अग्रवाल.
नमस्कार. सारे बच्चे जो भी हेम वर्च्यूज की एक्टिविटीज को निरंतर कर रहे हैं और जिन्होंने पिछले साल किया वो सारे ही बधाई के पात्र हैं. और जिनको आज सर्टिफिकेट मिला है उन्होंने सारी जितने भी हम टास्क अपलोड करते हैं हर वीक जो मूवी होती है उसके साथ बिफोर मूवी आफ्टर मूवी के एमसीक्यूज होते हैं. हमारी जितनी भी फैकल्टी है वो अपने अपने वीडियोस अपलोड करती है और उसके साथ हम लोग असेसमेंट भी अपलोड करते हैं. उसके साथ साथ बहुत सारे टास्क, इंटरेस्टिंग टास्क और एक्टिविटी हमारे जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं हेम वर्च्यूज पोर्टल पर वो करते हैं. जब ये सब एक्टिविटीज के थ्रू बच्चे इस वैल्यू को देखते हैं, बार बार उसके ऊपर रिफ्लेक्ट करते हैं, बार बार उसके ऊपर चिंतन करते हैं, तो कहीं ना कहीं इन वैल्यूज का उनके ऊपर असर होने लगता है. आज डॉक्टर सीमा नेगी ने एक्सपीरियंशियल लर्निंग की बात की. जो एक्सपीरियंशियल लर्निंग हम कर रहे हैं, जैसे पेट्रियोटिज्म की बात कर रहे हैं 3 हफ्ते से, जब बच्चे उन टास्क को, जो एक स्टिमुलेशन होता है, एक कॉन्क्रीट एक्सपीरियंस उनके लिए होता है, जब वो टास्क को करते हैं तो उस बारे में, उस डायरेक्शन में सोचने लगते हैं और उसी डायरेक्शन में वो कार्य भी करने लगते हैं. मैं हेमा फाउंडेशन से जुड़े सारे ही स्टूडेंट्स, टीचर्स को बहुत बहुत बधाई देती हूँ कि वो तल्लीनता से, सिंसियरिटी से, रेगुलरिटी से, परसिस्टेंस से इस काम को कर रहे हैं. अगर आप हमारे साथ नहीं हैं तो हम ये काम बिल्कुल भी नहीं कर पाएंगे. आप सभी को बहुत बहुत बधाई.
थैंक यू सो मच चीनू मैम. और अब मैं इनवाइट करती हूँ हमारे आज के वेबिनार के मुख्य अतिथि महोदय आदरणीय श्री अजीत जी बालन को. अजीत जी बालन सेल्स के हेड और वितरण के प्रमुख हैं द हिंदू ग्रुप ऑफ पब्लिकेशंस में. आप मीडिया प्रोफेशनल और प्रिंट मीडिया में आपको 25 से भी अधिक वर्षों का उत्कृष्ट अनुभव रखते हैं और 20 से भी ज्यादा वर्षों का आपको उत्कृष्ट शिक्षण का अनुभव है. आप वर्तमान में कॉस्मोपॉलिटन एजुकेशन सोसाइटी के माननीय सचिव और गवर्निंग काउंसिलिंग के सदस्य हैं. सर, सबसे पहले तो मैं आपका स्वागत करती हूँ और आप श्री की गौरवमयी उपस्थिति को प्रणाम करते हुए आपको मार्गदर्शन के लिए आमंत्रित करती हूँ. रिस्पेक्टेड श्री अजीत बालन सर.
Thank you, madam, for giving me this honor to be a part of this fantastic event. Thanks to all the dignitaries from HEMA Foundation who are present here. And let me confess, मैं रोज सवेरे उठता हूँ. I get this email every day at 8 o'clock in the morning. आज तो calligraphy के ऊपर था. And I try solving that issue, and it gives me immense pride in solving that issue. And the kind of work which HEMA Foundation is doing, it's fabulous. This is the things which changes a nation. And I would like to thank my principal of my state board, SED Barfiwala, who introduced me to HEMA Foundation, because she was the person who was instrumental in making me sign up for this thing. And then especially when you have someone like Dr. Seema Negi, who is the speaker before you, और आप जैसा अनीता मैम, आपने जो पहले का जो some moments I heard of yours, it becomes very difficult to make a statement, because Dr. Negi has covered almost everything what is to be done to make it a point that, you know, how can you be patriotic? My only submission is that we need to make this patriotic thing, it is an attitude. Patriotism should be an attitude for everyone who's an Indian. We take pride, like what Dr. Negi said. Neeraj Chopra won a gold medal and suddenly you find that everyone would love to be an Indian. But there are so many things which so many people do. Every day there are so many things happening. Are we aware of it? Are we even thinking about those people? These are the unsung heroes. And then what are we trying? What is the message are we trying to prove just by celebrating 15th August? Every day for an Indian should be a 15th August. Like what she rightly said, this is the biggest celebration which India can have. I take pride in being an Indian. I am patriotic. But am I doing it only for 15th August? Am I being patriotic only for that particular 15th August or 26th January? That is the change which we need to get. And I personally feel there is a lovely saying, if you want to kill a nation, you need to disrupt the education system. Now, if our educators, if we people who are sitting in that chair over there, guiding these millions of children, if we play a role to tell them what true patriotism is, how can we actually take it forward by doing simple things which we come across every day? A very simple thing, like what is being followed in HEMA Foundation. Now, if we have a plan wherein the kids would come to know there is much more than an Independence Day and a Republic Day. How many of us, even I don't know, today Dr. Negi reminded me, what is the preamble? How many of us know what the preamble is all about? How many of us would we be able to explain what the preamble is about? Do we take pride in saying we are an Indian? Or do we take pride only when India wins a match or India wins a gold medal? We need to take pride. We got a 5,000-year legacy. We got a history which proves that India is one of the best countries. Even today, the kind of things which are being done, it's not being done all across the world. It is only in India. But then do we take pride in that? My honest submission to everyone present over here is, if at all we have a patriotic attitude, it should be a way of living. Patriotism should be a way of living. Every time I do something, I need to keep my nation in mind. My nation is the thing which is the reason why I'm here. Wherever I go, I say I am an Indian. I need to be proud of that fact. My children should be proud of the fact that they are an Indian. They should actually relish the fact that they are an Indian. They have got such wonderful examples in India, which has actually played a very crucial role in actual development of the entire world. And in this 21st century, let us say it with pride, we are the country who's going to lead the world into the next century. We are already the best, and it is just a matter of time. Winning 7 medals is something else. But every day, if we think on the patriotic way, in army, there is a lovely thing, follow me. That is the diktat given to every soldier. So the general or the commandant would say, there are no questions asked. That should be the kind of attitude when I talk about patriotism. We need to follow each other. Like we need to follow what Dr. Seema Negi said. These are very small things. Like I have crossed the signal. which was red, and I need to go and confess in front of the RTO person that, sir, I have made a mistake, please fine me. That is what is going to give an example to the person who is standing beside me, sitting beside me, and even to the RTO person. Yes, there is a person who thinks, who feels that he has done something wrong and he has come to confess. And imagine the kind of good vibes which would be created. These are all thoughts which come across. But then now that Dr. Negi has said this, how many of us are going to do that? Or are we going to forget it? Like what Dr. Negi said, the Independence Day is over. The small flags are lying on the floor. How many of us go and pick it up? After this particular event, are we going to tell 10 people about it? Let us be patriotic. Let us stop bad-mouthing our country, irrespective. It starts from the politicians. Please don't post anything negative about India on social media. It affects the entire psyche of the nation. Imagine so many people are reading that review about your country, which is being done by the own countrymen. That is something wrong. Even if I have got differences with my with anyone, I should not air it onto the social media. Now today, more than the print, more than the electronic media, it is the WhatsApp factory which makes all these news. Even that wrong information which is going, do we have a mechanism wherein we ourselves check it, whether it is true or false? That is something which is going to change things for us. And unless and until we as educators, we as citizens of India don't take it as a way of living, that patriotic attitude, if it is not there, it is not going to help. It is absolutely not going to help. But let me tell you, there are good people who are actually initiating this patriotism. And it starts from the school where all the children study. The kind of work certain educators are doing, that should be applauded. And HEMA Foundation does the right thing by getting the right kind of people to address the students. Once again, my honest submission to everyone is, make patriotism your way of life. It should be an attitude. Be an Indian. It should be, don't ever badmouth your countrymen in front of others. Thank you, madam, for all the fantastic introduction you have given. And I will be religiously following HEMA Foundation. Like I told you, HEMA Sampark comes to me at 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock in the morning, aapka email alert aa jata hai. And that's the first thing which I see when I open my mail. And I feel all the students who are present over here, they should actually do that. I don't know how many would be having access to the email, but then it's a fantastic thing. And I can see it. Every month there are certain quizzes and this thing going on, but I have not been able to go through the entire thing. But yes, it's something which is really good. So thank you very much once again for making me a part of this event.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ajit sir. और इसी के साथ मैं इनवाइट करती हूँ हमारे आज के वेबिनार की विशिष्ट अतिथि महोदया आदरणीय विजया संजय महामुनि जी। आप अंबरनाथ नगर परिषद स्कूल नंबर 16 की मुख्य अध्यापिका हैं। आपको 34 वर्षों का शिक्षण के क्षेत्र में समृद्ध अनुभव है और आप बच्चों में नैतिक मूल्य कैसे बढ़े इसके प्रति सदैव जागरूक रहती हैं और आप विद्यार्थियों को विभिन्न गतिविधियों के माध्यम से नैतिक मूल्यों का ज्ञान देती हैं। आपका स्कूल इस वर्ष के हेमोत्सव 2021 में हेम वैल्यू नेशनल एक्सीलेंस अवार्ड के विजेता हैं। आपको और आपके पूरे स्कूल को, स्कूल की टीम को बहुत बहुत बधाई एवं आपके स्कूल के लिए विशेष सम्मान पत्र हेमा फाउंडेशन की ओर से हम प्रेषित कर रहे हैं। अमरनाथ एनपी स्कूल नंबर 16 मोरीवली। अमरनाथ NP School number 16 Morivali, Mumbai, established in the year 1953, is one of the known schools in northern India. Your initiative to integrate values towards developing holistic citizens who will be equipped to sustain social transformation and help them develop an all-around personality to gain a stand in the society is an inspiration for the education system and people of this great nation. In recognition of your school's contribution towards imbibing values and progressive learning, we feel honored and extend our warm congratulations to you for your selection by the jury board member to honor you with Hem Value National Excellence Award, Hemotsav 2021. विजया मैम उपस्थित हुई हैं आज यहाँ पर?
नो मैम।
ओके, चलिए फिर से आपके स्कूल को हम बहुत बहुत बधाई देते हैं और अब चलते हैं हम समापन की ओर। और मैं आमंत्रित करती हूँ हेमा फाउंडेशन के प्रबंध न्यासी आदरणीय श्री महेंद्र जी काबरा को कि हमारे आज के वेबिनार में पधारे सभी गणमान्य अतिथिगणों, सभी सम्मानीय शिक्षाविदों एवं अति सम्मानीय जिज्ञासुओं का हृदय के अंतःस्थल से आभार व्यक्त करें। आदरणीय महेंद्र जी काबरा।
नमस्कार, गुड इवनिंग। Our Dr. Seema Negi has really made us to be introspective. We have to be citizen and ambassador of our country by respecting everyone, using all our resources efficiently, let it be water, electricity or food. Thanks Seema ji for showing a path of experiential learning. बच्चों के अभिप्राय सुनकर मुझे लगा उन्होंने ही हमें प्रोत्साहित किया है। I am really thankful to our respected chief guest Sri Ajit Balan ji for his regular connect with the Hem Sampark and appreciating the Hema Foundation activities. मैं विशेष निवेदन करूंगा हमारे सारे विद्यालय, सारे विद्यार्थियों को एक छोटी पहल जो 20-22 मिनट की मूवी बनी है वो हमारे बच्चों तक पहुंचाएं। वो मूवी अवश्य सारे बच्चे देखें तथा स्कूल विशेष रूप से उन बच्चों को ये कहे कि उसमें से कोई भी एक्टिविटी वो बच्चे करें और उसको स्कूल के पास सबमिट करें। आप सभी को धन्यवाद, वो आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ। शुभ संध्या, धन्यवाद।
पुनश्च आप सभी का हार्दिक हार्दिक आभार एवं सभी को मेरा प्रणाम। 7 जीवन मूल्यों को उद्देश्य बनाकर आरंभ की गई इस महायात्रा के तृतीय नैतिक मूल्य ईमानदारी की प्रथम कड़ी का हमारा विषय है लॉयल्टी एज एन एथिकल प्रिंसिपल, जिसे आप सभी के समक्ष साइकोलॉजिकल एस्पेक्ट के साथ प्रस्तुत करेंगी हमारे देश की ख्यातिनाम मनोवैज्ञानिक एवं मनोचिकित्सक आदरणीय डॉक्टर चीनू जी अग्रवाल। अगले बुधवार 18 अगस्त समय ठीक 5 बजे से। और अब हम आज्ञा लेते हैं इसी मनोभाव के साथ कि भविष्य में भी आप सभी का अपेक्षित सहयोग निरंतर इसी प्रकार हमें मिलता रहेगा। आप सभी लोग स्वस्थ रहें, व्यस्त रहें एवं सदैव सदैव मस्त रहें। शुभ संध्या, जय हिंद, जय भारत, वंदे मातरम।